Hello everyone, this is Air from Little Southwest Homestead, and today we are going out to the land. So go ahead and crank up the truck. Alright, so we got a couple pallets right here. Loaded up some pallets on here. We got some shovels. Yeah, we're just about to go out to the land. Check it out. It's gonna be my first time actually going out there, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Watch through the whole video. You guys are gonna enjoy this one.
You know I like that. That's how you gotta do. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be back. You got any room for jugs?
Some water right there.
I think somebody ran off on them. You hear the sirens?
Yep. They excited. They like, yeah. Walker, Texas Ranger stuff.
We got to take as much jugs as possible.
Okay. This.
Yeah, I don't know. I might need to back the truck up. Got something there. I don't catch no hernia in the midst of. Let's see. Ready? Since you're vertically challenged. Yeah, you might get a little turkey shit on you. A little bit of turkey shit ain't never happened.
Well, first time for everything.
Her milk sac is huge. So she is getting ready to have some babies. I'm hoping like it's at least 2, you know. But if it's one is official. And it's around that time. Springtime is very common. Very common. Just waiting on her to put out. I don't think she's been putting out. Anything, what I'd like to do, I'd like to go ahead and butcher maybe 2 of those roosters over there, get him out of there, leave her in there so she can go ahead and start laying eggs and nesting, because she'll probably start. So we'll get him out, put him in a different coop by herself, and let her go ahead and have baby chicks. And have you guys ever raised any chicks? Are you guys trying to?
Yeah, we want some chicks and chickens.
Okay, so I'm willing to give y'all a whole clutch.
How much does that consist of, the clutch?
10 or 12.
Damn, okay.
I'll give y'all a clutch. Y'all take care of them. Make sure you get whatever questions you have. I'll help you out with. And they're full-blooded Australorp. Best chicken on the planet, by far, if you ask me. Best breed of chicken on the planet.
What's his name? Think so too. Lead Farmer.
They're the best.
Said same thing.
Ain't nothing no better than the Australorp, black Australorp. Well-rounded bird, by far.
Except him, he's crazy.
Well, I mean, he's just an extra protective rooster, man. That's all. And you need him out here in this type of shit. Or to go after hawks and shit. You got roosters that'll fight hawks. I believe he's one of them. If he ain't scared of a human being, I know he ain't scared of no damn hawk. So, but you guys deserve the experience to know how to raise, you know what I mean, raise your chickens. So I'm willing to give you a whole clutch. The whole clutch. We'll give you all the babies, get the heating lamp, get the baby feed, the water, and somewhere to keep them until they get old enough. While they're little, growing, you can start building a chicken coop then. And 10 chickens in one chicken coop. Yeah. Yeah, if you want something small like that, or you can set them up, because there's different ways of doing them. This is like, I call this a death row cage. Only reason she got in there, I don't know how she did, but she got in there some kind of way. But this guy was on death row. But somehow he was able to pull off a conjugal visit. But the reason why I'm saying this is because, yeah, well, he got a lot more morals than Diddy. He ain't got no roosters in there doing these crazy ass freak offs and shit, a bunch of hey, big ass bed and shit. No. But anyway, this is typically like this is a cage that I keep something that I'm getting ready to eat. He's isolated away from everything, and all we're doing is feeding and watering him, and then we're gonna eat him. But she got in there, he's doing what he needs to do to her. So she's fertilized. All we're waiting for is her to just drop some eggs and set on them for 21 days, and we got babies, which is always a good sign. But if you set this up to be like an egg cage, because you would want to take one of your average size milk crates, right? This is what I do. I'll cut like a little slot right here.
Yeah.
Nail actually, all you have to do is just take this a little piece like this out. Mm-hmm. Nail your egg box, milk carton to it, and just leave it where you can conveniently stick your hand in there and get your eggs when you need to. You don't even have to reach in there. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So that's how you can do that, and that always works.
What's your thoughts about? So it's been a lot of places who've been getting new chicks, like Tractor Supply, right, and a couple of other places. And the issue that they've been having lately is, let's say they got in 20 chicks, and 11 of them would die within the first night. And I've been seeing a lot of videos where they've been saying that that's unheard of, or that's not common.
These incubators, they try to mimic what the mom would do. Mm-hmm. So every so often, a certain amount of time, through little small increments of time, she'll change them and turn them, turn the eggs around. She'll turn from 1 minute you'll see her facing this way, then you'll see her moving facing that way. And there's just a lot of things that she's doing to those eggs that the human couldn't possibly do. I know for a fact that when they're incubating these chicks, they're going to run into way more complications than you would as a natural, right, mom would do.
Just letting the chickens do it.
The main problem when they hatch them naturally, the main problem, and probably the only problem when it comes to death, is a predator has come and tricked the mom out of looking that way, and they come from the other way.
It just boils down to human intervention.
Human intervention.
That's it.
That's what
leave them alone. Let them do what they do.
Man, when it comes to a lot of these breeds of chickens, human being has bred these birds into stupidity.
Damn.
That's what's, especially when it comes to turkeys and all of that, they have bred them into stupidity. They're losing their roots, if you will. They forgot how it's done. But when you have it where these chicks are up under a mother through the whole duration of them growing up, those are gonna be way better chickens than those incubator fuckers. Those incubator chickens have to catch on some kind of way.
Right. So natural way is always the best way.
That's always the best way, because the first day that because when a mom hatches, she'll sit there for about 3 days for the wet, them to dry out, because they come out wet.
Yeah.
Them to dry off, get used to mom's sounds, because she's gonna be communicating. From the day that she starts sitting, she's making a clucking sound. it doesn't sound like the regular sounds that you hear on a day-to-day basis. She's making a clucking sound, and what she's doing is she's communicating with it. Because those babies, once it's an embryo that's starting to grow and develop in there, it starts hearing. It knows how mom sounds. It knows when mom means, hey, get close. And it's gonna know when mom said, hey, there's something to eat. You know what I mean? It's gonna know all of that. And then the first day that they come out, you'll see her. She's out here in the yard. She's got these little cotton balls following around her. And you'll notice that they are watching her beak. They're like all around her beak. They're watching her. So every time she pecks, they're like, oh, right. They're like, it's funny. It's actually pretty funny. Because you see all of them, and that's just school for them. You know what I mean? They're learning how to find food, what is food, you know what I mean? And she has a noise that she makes when a predator comes. When she makes that noise, they know to come and gather up under her.
That's gonna be dope to experience.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing, bro.
Shoot, that's gonna be dope to experience.
It is beautiful, man.
So we gotta get that fence on the land.
Yes.
That's what we gotta do.
That's the first thing.
Don't forget to follow me.
That's right. This right here, hey.
At Journey to Homemade on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me.
That's right. Follow them. Follow them. This today we're gonna do a collaboration because we just so happen to purchase land right next to each other. So we're gonna go ahead and do something together and get the land nice, and we gotta get it protected. So
hey, he experienced, I'm inexperienced. So the reason why it's called Journey to Homemade is because we're gonna be doing a lot of homemade things, but you're gonna get to see all the mistakes, slip up, mess up. This ain't gonna be no perfect YouTube channel where they're gonna be teaching because we got it right. Nah, we gonna be jacking some stuff up. But of course, learning from those who already know, already been there, already done that. So like I said, follow us on our channel. You can see all the good times, bad times, rough times, what's gonna go wrong, what's gonna go right. Real reality TV, right? Not that scripted.
Right. Sometimes he'll feature me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But right now, this is Little Southwest Homestead featuring Journey to Homemade. So y'all enjoy. We're about to go kick it and get some stuff done today, man. Yep, I see piles of cow shit. I was telling Zaire that we put this road together ourselves.
Yeah, baby, dragons raving.
Damn, there's a lot of cow shit out here. Alrighty. Okay, I'm trying to see where you, where'd you leave the drag?
The drag is over there at the other entrance, the other driveway over there.
Okay, you wanna, are you able to drive past it and back into it, or?
That's how I knew it was them, because I looked and you could tell the buckets wasn't necessarily kicked over. It was more like sniffing around and shit.
Right.
Because I figured if somebody else did it, then they would have been over here and done found our stash. It was a person.
All right, people, this is what we're getting ready to do. We're gonna put some posts up for events. Like some type of bird there shit. What is that? Look like bird shit, don't it?
Yeah. like bird dookie.
All right. Some bird came to help us mark the spot where we're gonna put the post in. Little nasty bastard. So this is where the first post will be. These things cost you a little bit of nothing at your local hardware store. We're gonna put these in. We're definitely gonna need this. We're gonna need one of these, shovel, lime, sand, and we will need a pallet to keep that lime on there.
GPS catch up to me. Damn, you got It's a good thing I did that disclaimer. That we was noobs. Let's go with this. Smidgen yellow. Weird as shit. Don't trust this.
It's all slatted. No, these are the things.
Good. And good. Hey, that nigga made it.
Okay.
Okay, 60. Alright. Fourth pillar. Post. Now we're gonna hit the fifth one. Down there. You can't see it, but the show.
Two more.
Huh?
Two more.
Man. Then you gotta drag y'all driveway. Unless you wanna drive and drag. You drive, right? Like you know how, is what I'm saying.
I don't have my license.
So what? We out in the middle of the fucking and I when you out here like this, you don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes the best place to practice, you ain't gotta worry about hitting nothing with a damn cow. And I was like, geez. A lot of work.
Yeah.
But necessary work. Because we're killing a lot of birds with one stone. First, moving off grid, reducing long-term expenses.
Yeah.
And getting away from, crowds. Secondly, having a lifestyle like this forces you to keep moving. So to help you not to be fat, which is what I'm trying to undo right now. This is part of the journey to homemade weight loss. And then on top of that, we're gonna be eating healthy because we're gonna be growing our own food, growing our own meat. Yes, I still got my 9 to 5, but even after that, I work remote. Yay. You know what I'm saying? After work, I can come out, tend to the animals, continue to work on doing different projects. The whole point is to keep moving. My great grandmother had this saying. She said, the moment you stop moving is when you die, right?
Yeah.
She had to be like in her 90s, and I would have my aunts and all them come in and go, girl, why don't you just sit down? Just sit down somewhere. She always doing something, sit down. And at first we thought that, once you get old and you retire, you work. So a lot of people think that just sitting on your ass is living. But in actuality, it's not. It's actually speeding up dying, right? Because your body made to move. So, so she ended up passing a leukemia, which is cancer of the blood. But my granddad outlived her. He would have outlived her longer because he took 5-mile walks every morning, the whole 9. But after she passed, he had lost the will to live. And the way that we knew that, he stopped moving. He would just sit. Sleep, sit, eat, sleep, sit. And then his organs just started shutting down. No particular illness whatsoever. So basically what I'm saying is, the definition of the will to live is activity, right? The definition of no will to live or the desire for death, lazy. You're not moving, you're not doing nothing, right? Perfect example of that, you fat. So, hey, we're gonna burn the fat and live, Lord willing. according to this, it's right here. Pick you up with a smile. Oh, there it is. Oh, great. Second, I do remember loading up 6 of them, so I'm like, oh, I know it's here. Yep. Thought it was the last post, but it's not. Reason being, we got to put posts for where the driveways is going to be. So that'll be 2 posts per entrance, because you got to have a nice big post in order to fasten the gates to. So, yep, we got to go buy more posts. Not today. We're going to go buy more posts. I feel like we got a lot done. All the posts are in. They're at the same height. They're level, 6'3". I said we did a pretty good mix with the lime and sand. To give it time to set. So then next time we come back, we can actually start put a little pressure on it by. Because I think too, what we're gonna do before we go is I bought 4 other posts. They're not like these posts, but we're considering every 10 feet putting those posts. And then we're going to barbed wire. And then halfway in between each of those middle posts, we thought about putting the little steel ones, the little small ones, just so we could secure the barbed wire pretty well. And the reason why we're using these posts, because eventually on the outside is gonna remain barbed wire, but on the inside of the wood, I think we're gonna do some privacy fencing. But that'll come later, but we're kind of setting up for later. So we kind of like planning ahead. So it's our 6 main posts. And we're gonna strategize, but we want to start with our 4 posts and start marking those out. I think I want to begin at the back. Yeah, I think I want to start at the back, getting those posts, or here at the front. Could be at the. Well, I can't do it right here at the front because we still gotta, line out how we're gonna do the driveway. So yeah, we're gonna start at the back, either that side over there, or at the back of the property. The reason being is because we know ain't no driveways or nothing going on either one of those sides, unless we find out who own that 1 acre, you know what I'm saying, and we sell it and buy it and add to it. But that's something for a later date. So I'm gonna go find out where Mr. Lil Southwest Homestead went in his truck. Me and the young prophet, we pretty much did all the work. Because we up there and they take a lot of, do a lot for your back. I feel it already. But Why he leave us like that,
The
though?
horseshoe, have another horseshoe going that way, going around, and have it coming out maybe. Let's see. Maybe to. To about somewhere up in this region. Let me go down a little further.
And then how far in you guessing?
That's the good question. With that,
Because otherwise, we would have to start the horseshoe at that end, and you know, come up, bust a turn to come straight over, and then pick somewhere to go out. What do you think?
I'm thinking we should start it right here,
Uh-huh.
and then have it to where we'll go deeper in. Let's see, because right now we're actually gonna use this stuff that we usually have in the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's pull up. Matter of fact.
Yeah, so
Like
since
you
we already
said.
made it.
And like you said, when we just on some regular, just getting, going on about our business, we just open one end. But when we need, like say we got a load of lumber or concrete or water load or something coming in, we want to make sure these guys can get through here without knocking any of our work down.
Right.
It'll be out the question. If they break that, if they tear that down, they don't need to be driving no semi.
No, because that's plenty
Right.
to hook around.
So right here, exactly where you're at, you can make that turn. And I'll guide you. I'm gonna put on a jacket because I'm getting kind of cool out for some reason.
You ain't been moving.
Yeah, and I've been in that heat. Bro, that was a long call.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, if we think of a semi truck, and we guess the max size of a trailer is 53 feet,
Right.
right? So that would mean, in my opinion,
This straightway that you have going
a semi truck
was amazing.
A semi truck would have to come up to at least here
Right.
for turning again.
Right. So if you want,
So then that means that,
we'll make that turn right here.
which is where I originally started the circle. So we
So
come up,
make
bust the
that
turn.
And actually slant it in. That
Yeah.
little slant right there ain't gonna hurt nothing.
No, that's what I
You
said.
know.
Slant it in, and the easier to you
Right.
know,
We want it to
for
be
the
smooth.
semi.
We want it to be smooth.
So we come,
Put this twine somewhere. So that's a big pile of shit. I can see it all the way from here. So we'll start coming out about over yonder. And what we could do is
what idea, where do you want to put houses? You know, I thought about being on the farther side there, so we'll have all this middle. So does that mean you're gonna have something set up maybe like there?
we're gonna use every centimeter of this
Man.
property. We're gonna use every centimeter. Of course, we want living quarters. We don't want it to be so damn distant to where, like, say if I need to pull up and pick you up for something, we got to take off right away or something. I don't want to be too damn far from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But of course, we all like our privacy and that type of stuff, but not to where we're shut off from each other.
Well, no.
Man, these
it's all
posts are
gonna be open.
fucking, man, y'all did a fucking good ass job. Hey, that shit looks great.
We had to start taking turns mixing because we both started dying.
That's what it do.
Start gassing out like
Hey, this is beautiful, y'all. This is a beautiful look.
See, that's the thing is now we have an idea, and that's why I said starting with the barbed wire, we should start either at one of the sides or back.
Yeah. But
You know
what
I'm saying? Until we figure out this.
right. So I'm thinking, especially when it comes to the barbed wire, wherever this fucking, where you think the cows are gonna be more assholish from? It ain't no telling, huh?
There ain't really no telling. I mean, you see, they mostly be over there.
If these posts,
because they do this circle, right? You see them over there.
right?
They come over here. They make their way all the way over there. We should see them over here somewhere. Yep, I'm right. Okay, so you see them over there. Then they take that. See, they start slowly make their way back all the way back over here. And you see the group, neck group there, and then they come right back like that.
Right.
Every time. It never fails.
Okay, so we
And then when you look at the tracks, you see them walking like that.
okay, so we will piss on their parade. So we could start putting the posts on that end.
Okay.
Keep the whole same idea, like no higher than 6'3" or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll keep them we'll keep putting them in. Those will be a little easier. Those holes should be a little easier. We shouldn't have to make them. We should try to keep them as slim as possible. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'm gonna get one of those post holes. That way, the holes won't be that wide. But we're doing good. How much do we have lime left?
Yeah, we ain't even done with the first bag.
Yeah. So that's working out fine. That's way cheaper than what.
I'm trying to reduce the first bag enough to where we can put it in a bucket and cover it.
Okay.
So don't no moisture or nothing jack it up.
Right.
That white bucket. So I've been using that white bucket to tug it around as we go.
Or if you want.
So the bag is almost to the point where I can pour it all in the white bucket.
If you want, whatever's left, we can spread.
That's a good idea.
Out here. That way we'll have some type of area with for traction. And I think that area for traction should be the driveways.
Agreed. Especially since it's so damn soft.
Right. So
I agree.
So whatever's left of the lime, because I mean it ain't nothing. Every time we go get posts, we'll grab a bag or two of lime. Yeah. Now that we know how far that shit spreads.
And then I'm gonna see about how soon we could how much it'll cost, what the payment will be to get a shed. At least we need at least one so far.
Right.
So with that, I'm gonna have to make so we probably should drag and make that shape.
Right.
At least so we can see it.
My wife's on her way, and I hope her nervous ass.
She coming?
Yeah.
She can't help it,
oh
huh?
my God, where the hell are they at? You can hear your mama now. Oh shit! Like damn, where the hell? What the fuck? Complaining like a motherfucker all the way here. I know it.
Like, aren't you a psychology major? That don't mean I gotta be sane.
Most of them need shrinks too. So if a good thing to do right now.
If a therapist ain't got a therapist, it's not a good therapist.
So what I would like to do right now is let's get started with a little bit of dragging.
Okay, yeah, because I just don't.
And that way we can get that. And me and Zara will walk behind. And you remember how we did?
Yeah,
we'll chop.
We're gonna make him drag.
Okay, teach him how to drag.
Okay,
I'm off, man. Come on now.
I was just gonna say we out in the middle of nowhere. This is where we learned to drive. Hey.
Yeah. I'm damn sure for sure. So yeah, you give them an idea of it, and then that way, and the main focus will be this horseshoe for now.
So this is what I do. He ride with me while we do the first lap, and then after that I'll jump out.
And we just gonna chuck and don't go crazy.
Right.
Do what he
don't
showed
get out the
you.
Spirit. He gonna be like, don't touch my truck.
Yeah. Do what he showed you. You know what I mean? You could even do some recording from inside of the truck of you doing the drive and everything. I want to go and get these and put them in one spot so they're not all over the place. Because they will eventually go in between these 5 foot away. So the posts are gonna be 10 feet apart, and then
so
these will be at 5.
Either we put them at 5, or we use them to begin a garden or a section.
Oh, we're gonna get more of these.
Okay.
We're gonna be getting way more posts and all that type of stuff, especially when it comes to this gardening. The garden, I'm thinking that shit has to be super high to keep these fucking turkeys and chickens from even wanting to get in there. So the garden, we probably gonna be using those. Got shit like this. You got the machete around?
Oh.
thick one.
This is gonna be worse than the street because these over here on this lot, you got a lot of fucking mature ones.
I'll walk and tag them all.
The vest is under the back seat.
Vest?
The yellow vest.
Okay.
There's 2 of them under the back seat.
I think I got a few of them. I got yellow vest in there.
I know. I got 2 in there. If you... Have SketchUp. Let's try this shit again.
So it's looking like we're gonna have to strap the shit out of it. And
yeah, I'm thinking strap this part to the car and tie the knot because what broke is these.
Okay.
So hook this on the car and then tie this.
So can you do me a favor and bag up just a little bit?
Yeah.
And then I'll start. That way we can, because the length is, it ends up like too much length.
Yeah.
That's what gives us a problem. So I'm focusing in on these 2 little holes right here. That's good. And I want to dig that son of a bitch up right now. So you see, I'm trying to get this shit out of there. This is an accident.
What's that?
This fucking brush.
Oh, the sage?
Yeah, thick too.
Yeah, the sage on this half of the lot ain't no joke. Smells good. Until you burn it.
Yeah.
Damn, booty when you burn it. Yeah, this is not meant to be burnt. That's the damn sure.
All right. So we got to get that other one. This is the idea that I had for it. Take some getting up under it, cutting away, it ain't gonna be a big deal. This will win every time.
Alright.
That'll win every time. Ain't no knife cutting you got. Once we can get through these couple laps real quick, it's gonna be real butter, man. Like cutting through butter.
That's good. Yeah. That's one thing.
So that same concept that you got, you can tell this is a small vest. The same concept that we have over here, we want to definitely have on this end. And any more left on the hole. So I guess we just gonna have to use one couple straps at a time, and then we'll go to the next.
So how did you just do this? You did 2 straps?
Okay, so Somebody, you had your corner over here. Started with a hook. You had a hook though.
Yeah.
So on the far end, you want to go over there on the far end first. Okay. Go under and loop it.
I know this is like that.
Right. Then I took it through the little hole down here. So we take it through this hole down here. All the way there I came. Oh, okay. Let's see if this works. Not as many knocks as the other one. Overtime. It needs to be charged. Try it like that. Battery's finna die.